Hey guys, we're going to be doing an easy install today. I'm sure like many of you, one of the first simple modifications I did to my Jeep was remove the big clunky license plate holder that Jeep put right here. And then I relocated my license plate to the center of my spare tire using a simple bracket that TerraFlex makes, which also relocates our factory third brake light. And then I got this cheapy, simple little light off Amazon that cost me like $13. And you can't tell right now, but this light is actually on. You might see it flicker a little bit. My better solution to that was I got this really nice bracket or license plate light made by Spyder. This will actually take the place of our factory third brake light, and it'll work as a license plate light, and I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, before we get started, make sure to give this video a like. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and as always, feel free to subscribe. Alright, let's do it. So if you wanted to do this project and relocate your license plate with the light that I'm using, you'd actually have to start by going through your driver's side tail light to remove the bracket that comes from the factory that holds your license plate in place. But I've already done that, so today we're just going to be going over what I need to do. Alright, and we'll start by removing these bolts that come with the TerraFlex bracket. Okay, alright, our existing hardware off. We'll just set this license plate to the side. Okay. Okay, so you can see that the TerraFlex bracket comes with these two studs that you use in place of lug nuts for your spare tire, and then these bolts simply screw in, and that's what holds your bracket in place. You can see how that works. And luckily what we're going to be able to do with this is we'll just flip it upside down, and then that will hold our license plate in place with our new light. So I can still use that, which is going to be really nice. And then you can see this just has a couple little Torx screws that hold into place. And get this unhooked real quick. We're not going to need this anymore. Ooh. All right. Alright, you can see that with the existing wiring we have here, we have the connector for the factory third brake light, and then we have this wire that we've spliced in some ways back for our cheap Amazon LED. And when I needed to get my spare off, I was able to just simply slip these through to make that happen. And one thing that's really nice about the new Spyder light is it has this connector, which will be equally easy to pass through, and then we can just simply disconnect our light and we don't even have to worry about any of this. So I think that's kind of nice. Alright, so let's get our spare off and then find out where we need to splice these wires in. Okay. Okay, so running back down this wiring, it looks like, yeah, it's been a long time since I've done this, but it looks like I ran it up inside here. So it looks like we're going to have to open the tailgate and open it up and see what we have going on. Alright, to get access to this wiring, looks like we're going to have to remove this plastic panel right here, and it's important to remember to pry from this side, not this side. I think if we can just get our trim removal tool back behind there. Okay. Perfect. And you can see there are these two clips, so if you pry from this side, which I've seen people do before, you'll basically snap these off and then you can't get it back on again. Okay, so it took me a minute to figure out where everything ran and pull all these wires out, but it looks like we have our license plate wiring right here. You can see we have our negative and our positive, and then that runs right behind the tailgate table through the tailgate, and then down here we have our third brake light wiring. All right, and then for our new light we have 3 wires, so it looks like we'll tie both grounds in together from the light and the third brake light, and then it looks like our green wire is going to go straight to our license plate wiring, and that'll go to the positive there, and then our red is going to go to the positive on our third brake light wiring. So I'm going to get things cleaned up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is run a little piece of extension from here down to here just so that I can have a little better access, and then we're going to get everything tied in together and get everything working. Okay. Okay, and all tucked back up in there. Okay, so I think I have everything worked out. Here we have our license plate light wiring, and then here we have our third brake light wiring, and then we have the other end of the poison Spyder light. So what we're going to have to do is combine our negatives, crimp those into here, and then run our positives separately, and I think we should be good. Alright, and then we have our license plate positive going to our green wire on the poison Spyder light. Alright, and then we have our positive for our third brake light going to our red wire on our poison Spyder harness. Make sure everything's crimped nice and tight. And then if everything I read online and if the instructions I read were correct, that should just about be it. I know it's not the prettiest. Honestly, I'm just going to throw some electrical tape over it and kind of call it a day. I'm not really big on electrical or wiring, but I think that that should all work together. Alright, now I know some of you are probably going to flame me for this, but yeah, that's pretty much the best I got. Okay, and then next we're going to run this corrugated plastic sheath from the outside through, and then that'll pretty much just cover things up and keep it protected from the elements. Alright. That down a little bit. Okay. Beautiful. All right, guys, this is pretty much our moment of truth. I'm actually watching through the GoPro on my cell phone from my driver's seat. All right, so let's see if this works and if I did everything right. All right, here we go. Turn on the lights. All right, and then let's try the brake light next. All right, let's see. Oh, perfect. All right, great. Let's turn that off. All right, well, looks like it works. Okay, let's get our spare back on and get this back in place, and we'll call it a day. Right to left. All right. Oh! Okay, and before we tighten those down, let's run our wire through. Perfect. And then we'll connect our new light up. Oh, perfect. Couldn't be any easier. Okay. And let's see what we need to do here. Okay, all right. Now, let's see how we want to do this. Do we want to come from behind and put our license plate on, or? Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. Okay. Okay, and then now if we fish our light back up through there, it looks like we're gonna have to maybe shorten this from the other side a little bit, or pull it through some. And then thinking we'll put that right there. Oh, it's coming together perfect. And then our license plate will go just like that. All right. Okay. I love it when things actually come together. Okay, and then this guy. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. All right guys, so I wanted to wait till it got a little bit darker so we could really see how our new light does. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. All right, well, I'm pretty pleased. I really like it. If you guys also like this video, if you found it useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get updates about all my new content. And as always, feel free to subscribe. All right, you guys take it easy.